Ellie having mic issues? It's more common than you think. And this video is no exception because for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason I was having problems with my Go XLR. So my voice sounds really hollow for this video, but thankfully it seems to be fixed, I hope. So I'm sorry, I was too proud of this video and I didn't want to get rid of it, so I don't know. Seethe. Hi. I'm back. It's been a while. Do you remember the last time it's been a while? When I played this game called John Doe. Hi, Johnny! Hi! No lost interest. Wait, what? Huh? Hey, what? Huh? Actually, oh! Ha! 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 Ow! Ow! Oh, God! This was a mistake! Well, after I played that game, my friend suggested this one, called House Hunted. Supposedly, this is a prequel game to John Doe, which explains how everything went down in that game. Well, I guess what caused the events of that game to go down in the first place, I think. I don't know for sure. I'm a little scared to get into this. Apparently, this is a lot shorter than the John Doe Plus. Plus was an upgraded version of a game jam which only had 4 endings. This is another game like that where it's only 4 endings, and according to the itch.io page, it's like 15 to 20 minutes, which is perfect for me trying to get back into recording videos. And also who has an hour, well actually about 40 minutes left before she has to get ready for work, so let's give this a shot. I'm a little nervous. Let's see. Scopophobia Studios. Warning! The game you're about to play contains graphic violence that some may find uncomfortable or disturbing. The creator takes no responsibility for those who may be upset by proceeding. By continuing, you are consenting to the contents therein and agreeing that you are capable and mature enough to enjoy this content responsibly. Yes, that goes for everyone watching this too. If you are uncomfortable by anything described here, click off because I do not want anyone to be uncomfortable. That is not my goal with this. If they're gonna watch my videos, it's gotta be enjoyable. Oh, I recognize these weird looking backgrounds. Oh, you! It's been a while, man. How have you been? Ugh. What a long bus ride. But I'm glad I'm finally here. I think these are like load and save points. Who's texting me? It's just Discord. You looked around yourself, taking in the surroundings, breathing in the nauseating aroma of bus exhaust oil. Ugh. Well, there's obviously not much to look at here at the Grey House bus station. I'm sure the rest of the city is beautiful, just like the brochure said. Is this the Uncanny Valley? Is this the Uncanny Valley? I remember last time when I played John Doe Plus, like, apparently the place took place in the Uncanny Valley. Is this the Uncanny Valley? Is that why it looks like this? Hopefully the apartment company was honest about having my new place ready for move-in. But sticky lips. Quickly grabbing your modest baggage for bag claim, you straighten your clothes and walk towards the nearest visitor center. What the fuck is this map? There's a cafeteria nearby. I am starving right now and it'd be a nice pick-me-up. How can you read anything on this map? I also kind of want to see the city. I could just wander around a little bit. I'm also pretty tired. Maybe I should just head to my apartment. Oh, that's why. I should have said. Why can't I save here? Game, you're supposed to have the ability to save on these sections right here. Game, I need the ability to save so that I can make a choice when I get game. I'm screwed. Okay, you know what? I need to pick me up. Let's head to the cafe. Yeah, I think if I go any longer without eating something, I'll collapse. Coffee also sounds pretty great right now. I'm more of a Gamer Subs gal myself. Not sponsored. Although I wish I was. I'm sorry. You finally make your way to the nearest cafe. It's small and quaint, and you can hear the chatter of random patrons inside. You slowly step into the cafe, taking in the smooth, rich smell of brewing coffee and the sweet scent of baked goods. This sounds amazing. It makes your stomach growl even louder and prompts you to rush up to the counter to place your order as quickly as you can. After placing your order and snatching up your dinner for the day, you scurry over to the furthest table away from anyone else to scarf them all down. That sounds like the perfect, just you day. The coffee is thick and strong and slides down your throat slower than you expected. It's an odd sensation, but strangely not bad. That doesn't sound like coffee. That sounds like oil. The cake is an equally odd experience. You decided on coffee cake, but the flavor seems to be different with every bite you take, and it makes it hard to get used to eating it. That is an autistic person's worst nightmare. I would know I am one. There's also a strange, hard bits throughout it that pop and sizzle like Pop Rocks, but tastes like cinnamon. Are you sure that this coffee shop isn't like hiding a front for something? Because this doesn't sound like normal coffee shop food or drinks. Coffee isn't supposed to go down your throat slow, and this, I don't know what the fuck this is, but this doesn't sit right with me. You're so hungry right now. You just deal with the weird food and focus on getting it all in your stomach as quickly as possible. Ah! You must be the creepy man for this game! As you're focusing on your food, you don't notice the older looking man sitting down at the table in front of you, staring at you with those weird bags under his eyes. Oh! I didn't notice you. Hello? Can I help you? The strange man adjusted his burning red blazer and cleared his throat. His movements were so odd and stiff, as if he were made of cardboard. This is definitely the Uncanny Valley. You're new in town, lost and wandering. You need a place to call your own. The way he talked surprised you. His voice was so smooth, as if he's given the same speech a million times. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Maison #1 Realtor? Realtor? Is that even a word? #1 Realtor in all of Uncanny Valley. It is Uncanny Valley! Holy shit! I was right! I can help you find your dream home today. He quickly snatched a business card from his breast pocket, only for another identical business card to pop up to take its place. Oh my gosh. Sir, that is uncomfortably close. That is way too familiar. He offered it out to you, his hand coming uncomfortably close to your face, making you flinch back a bit before taking it from him. Give me a call and we can get you set up with a new house today. Guaranteed. Thanks, man, but I already got an apartment. Okay. I should tell you, I already have an apartment lined up. The game knew I was going to say that, so I don't think I'm in a place to be buying a whole house. Oh, I upset the Mason! That's quite alright. I'm sure you'll be giving me a call. I am the #1 Realtor in all of Uncanny Valley, after all. I have never had a disappointed buyer. You'll love the house I find just for you. I'll be waiting. The strange Realtor walked away before you could get a chance to argue, his long legs carrying him faster than you expected. You just shrugged and pocketed the business card. No harm in holding on to it just in case something happens with the new apartment. You quickly finish up your food and beverage, making sure to leave a nice tip on the table before heading out to the apartment. God, I should do that more often. I'm broke, so I have to be careful when it comes to tipping people. Ah! I've heard of an apartment complex, but this... Ooh. This is complex to look at, and I feel like it'd be complex to find the door. As you approach your new apartment complex, I find it quite simple. Shut up. You feel warm in your heart, and you can't help thinking about how you finally get how you're finally getting a much-needed change in your life. You take a deep breath in. Taking in the cool, clean air of the valley and step forward to find your apartment number. 1. Ah, there it is. This actually does kind of look like the apartment thing from John Doe Plus. I think that's the intention. Ah, here it is. This is so exciting. I've been wanting my own apartment for a while. You go to turn the handle. Huh? The door doesn't budge as you twist the handle. Try again. It's locked. What the heck? They said the door would be unlocked when I got here. I should give them a call. Even the phone looks uncanny. What are you doing? Hello, Uncanny Valley Apartment Hunters. How may we help you? Hello? I'm supposed to move in today, but my apartment is locked? You can hear paper shuffling on the other side of the line, followed by what you can only describe as the roars of an animal you can't place. What the hell is this? Welcome to Night Vale? Ah, yes, you. We had a little issue with your apartment, and it won't be ready until tomorrow. Our apologies. Oh no, what am I going to do now? What could the issue possibly be? Maybe you could pry more for a better explanation, but you also don't want to be rude. Let me save. Goddamn you! I'm just gonna give up. Actually, no, persist. What do you mean something happened? I don't really have anywhere else to go. You hear the clicking of what sounds like a typewriter for a few moments and a loud, annoying sigh. We've been having some issues. You wait for an elaboration, but you're met with a long, awkward silence instead. Yeah, what are the issues? More typing and paper tearing? Is that a blender? Your apartment will be ready tomorrow. Do you need anything else, you? You sigh, defeated, and look around you. There's nothing much to really do in this situation besides look for a hotel. No, that's it. Thank you. Please call me in as soon as my apartment is ready. Of course, good day. With that, they hung up and left you standing in front of the building. You should have already been in by now. Shoot. Now what? You shove your hands in your pockets absent-mindedly and feel the hard piece of paper crunch against your fist. You pull the paper out of your pocket and suddenly remember Maison. Yeah, right. I was lucky to afford this apartment. I can't buy a house right now. Still, it wouldn't hurt to call and see what's available. Dude, we're on a budget. Just look for a hotel. You decide it's probably a better idea to go find a reasonably priced hotel than waste your time with realtors. You find yourself in what seems to be the heart of the city. The many buildings and stores almost feel as if they're closing in around you. Alright, hotel. Downtown areas usually have hotels, right? Oh god damn it! Lost? Lonely? You didn't call me, you? Whoa! Maison? Were you following me? Oh, silly. No, my dear buyer. I am simply that good. The #1 realtor in all of the Uncanny Valley, after all. I'm very sure you remember this, right? You clearly need a place to go, and I have the perfect house just waiting for you to be inside. Weird. How do you know my name? He just stared at you, clearly refusing you to answer. Listen, I'm just looking for a hotel. You know, a hotel. You make sure to really announce the word hotel to him as if he didn't understand. You really want to get this seller off your back. Maison, buddy, you can go to someone else. Like, you don't need me. You have plenty of other opportunities out there. Just get away from me. A hotel. The tall gentleman seems to be struggling with processing what you told him. Something was even creepier when he frowned, and then when he smiled, which was shocking. Oh god, that smile is still uncanny. Oh my dear poor buyer. You are so confused and lost, I see. He was not listening. Listen, oh wait, no, that's Maison. Sorry, man. Listen, just come with me. Take a look around this lovely 3-bedroom home with me. If you don't absolutely fall in love with it, I will personally pay for your hotel stay while I search for a house that suits your specific needs. He didn't like how this last sentence was almost a purr. But if he was being honest about paying for the hotel, what do you have to lose? You could just humor him for an hour and tell him no when he's done with his little speech. Alright, Mason, you wore me down. I'll come look at this house you found for me. Perfect, perfect! I can assure you, you will love this 2-garage domicile that is just starving to meet you. Starving? Knowing the uncanny valley, that's not a good sign. You were about to question his choice of words when you were abruptly cut off from the sensation of a long, bony hand wrapping around your forearm, almost dragging you along with him as he headed towards God knows where. Maybe you made a mistake. It felt like you had been walking for an hour in awkward silence, struggling to keep up with the strange realtor's, I can't get that word right, realtor's long and fast strides when he finally stopped abruptly, forcing you to bump roughly into his back. Excuse me. He didn't budge at all from the force of your weight against his back. You jumped back, trying to hide the red of your cheeks from your embarrassment. Sorry. You looked over at the huge house before you. I can't read today! You looked over at the huge house before you, the for sale sign glaringly obvious on the curb. This is the house? Who? Do you see something you like after all? I'm not surprised. This house is in very good condition. You don't think I can seriously afford this place, right? This place is huge! Quite the flatterer, I see. I assure you the price is very reasonable, and I'm willing to haggle greatly. The seller is simply looking to sell fast. You look back at the house. Something had to be up with this. It was sounding more and more fishy the more the realtor talked it up. Okay, what's the catch then? Catch? Yeah, come on, man. Why is the seller trying to get rid of this beautiful house? Did someone die in it or something? Of course not. His pause worried you greatly, but you were pretty sure you read somewhere that realtors had to disclose that information to you or something, right? Simply come inside and take a look around. No strings attached. You'll love it when you see the insides. You won't be able to walk away from a deal like this, dear buyer. I have a feeling that when we enter this house, it's going to be nothing but organs and whatnot. Something definitely felt wrong about all this. You were already here. Why can't I save? Can I not save? There has to be a way I can save during this, right? You're pulling at my leg here, game. It's fine. Leave. We're out. We're done. Mason, I do not trust you for a second. You just can't shake your nervous feeling and decided it'd be better to get out of here. You're sure he'll understand. We're planning to buy it anyway. Listen, Mr. Talo, I think I'm gonna have to drop out of the walkthrough. I don't want to lead you on to a sale after all. I'm sure you'll find someone who'll love this place. Be silent. I don't like the silence. Yeah, so I'm going to go now. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I'll hold on to your cards, so I will for sure call you when I'm ready to buy. I appreciate your time. Mason just stared at you for a few moments before walking backwards towards the house, stepping carefully down the concrete path and through the door, his head peeking out for a few moments to sadly plead to you before disappearing. So I was right. There was something inside there. You could have sworn you heard a low rumbling growl emanating from the house before you left. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. It felt like hours before you finally made your way back to the city. You were so tired. You had to find a hotel as soon as possible. You Is he still on this? You jumped at the sound of your phone ringing suddenly in your pocket and quickly answered it, fumbling with the touchscreen. Hello, you? Yes, that's me. How can I help you? Yes, we solved that little issue we were having. So if you're going to go ahead and go to the apartment, it's all ready for you. Oh my gosh, really? That's great news! Thank you, I'll head right there. We look forward to your business, and remember, Uncanny Valley Apartment Complex is dedicated to finding the perfect home for you. Our Realtor free guarantee since 1992. You didn't have time to think about their odd tagline. You were just happy you could finally go home and rest your weary head and lay off your poor sore feet. Oh! Oh, it's you! My favorite psychopath slash yandere slash eldritch creature. You were just excited to get home. You rushed through the streets of the city. You couldn't wait to just... Oh, there he is! You couldn't wait to just go to sleep. It's been a long day. You lived! Doe-eyed! I think I got the good ending a little quicker than I expected. Oh, goodness. Well, I got 20 minutes to spare. I really wish I could, like, go back and go to a previous save. Oh, I think I did get the good ending on accident. By accident. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's try going to the new sections real fast. This time I'm going to save before the choices happen. Forward. Nope! Motherfucker. I'm going to try and go inside the house. Mason, you're a cheeky motherfucker. Let's go inside! Let's die! Alright, let's go check it out then. Don't get your hopes up, Mr. Talo. Oh, I have no doubts that you'll be instantly attached when you see it. Is the house going to attach me to itself and I'm going to be part of the house? He roughly grabs your arm again, his sharp fingernails digging roughly as you follow him up the concrete walkway to the bright red door. How long have you been searching for a buyer for this place? You decide to ask to lighten the mood up a little. You notice Mason staring intently ahead to the door. His eyes looking almost hungry as he ushers you through the door and into the living room. Ooh. Oh, this place is pretty nice. You look around at the stand-in furniture and run your fingers along the couch. Oh, it's warm. I knew it. In fact, this whole place feels really uncomfortably warm and humid. Hey, do you think we could turn on the AC or something? It's a bit hot in here. It's a little hard to focus. Do you absolutely love this house? It's a little early for that. I haven't even seen any of the other rooms. I don't feel very good. Can I sit down? Oh, by all means, make yourself comfortable, dear buyer. You stumble ahead, the room spinning around you. You grab onto the couch to steady yourself and see the walls melting around you. Ah, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! This place is a monster! What the hell? What's the matter, dear buyer? Are my guts alarming? Please don't fret. I promise it'll be quick enough. My enzymes will be sure to knock you out before the digestion process becomes too unbearable. Oh, this is your insides? What are you? You try to steady yourself, and Mason grabs you roughly by the throat and throws you down, pressing you hard against the floor. You tried in vain to keep yourself propped up, your eyes growing heavier as your nostrils filling up with a sickly sweet smell engulfing the room. Just relax, dear buyer. You're going to make my value skyrocket. He was pressing his body against you hard, making sure your face was against the floor. It was warm and kind of soft. You started letting your eyes slowly close, and tiredness and the sickly smell lulled you to sleep. I was right to not trust you. Maybe this wasn't so bad, you thought. You were so tired and just didn't want to fight anymore. Don't fight! You could feel a stinging sensation against your exposed skin, burning you slowly, but you didn't have the energy to fight Mason or the house anymore. Or maybe you should say Mason the house. You finally let your eyelids drop, breathing in slowly, and deep for the last time as the house slowly digests you. Oh, house warming indeed. Ugh. Okay. Cool. Interesting. I'm gonna actually... Hold on a second. I'm gonna go to the sections and save. What the fuck? Okay. I didn't realize he was the house. I thought he was feeding me to like a creature that was the house. I was only half right. Okay, I think after this there was, you could either call Mason or... call Mason. Yeah, I don't see the harm in blowing some time looking at pretty houses. I'll never afford. At least it's something to do. No answer. So much for being the #1 realtor in Uncanny Valley. Ah! The game's still reading my mind. Jesus Christ. Hello, and thank you for your call. Are you ready to see your dream house today? Were you just waiting for me to call you? How ridiculous. I am simply the best in the city, always waiting for a prospective buyer's call. I am always ready to show you your brand new life. This guy was starting to worry you greatly, but he was already here. It'd be rude to ask him to leave. God. You know what? I changed my mind. Actually, I think I might just go look for a hotel. I'm really sorry to make you come all the way out here. I'm just not interested in buying a whole house yet. He stared at you for several uncomfortable seconds, the sickly grin becoming more full of malice than it previously did. Finally, he brought his hands from behind his back and straightened up his coat even more and adjusting his little house-shaped lapel pin. I will be waiting for your call, my dear buyer. And with that, he turned and walked away briskly. It felt relieving to see him finally leave. Now you can finally get back to figuring out what you should be doing next. Finally arrived to the heart of the city. Oh! Oh, we actually found a hotel! Finally, you found one, sticking out like a beautiful white beacon. You rush in and quickly ring the little bell for service and check in. You finally find your room, tears filling your eyes upon seeing the big, soft bed nestled in the center of the room. You quickly shed your shoes and jump on top of it, with your entire body letting yourself slowly sink into the plush mattress. I'm so tired. I can't wait to sleep in my own home, but right now, this is the best feeling I've ever felt. You slowly let yourself drift off, your body feeling as if it's being enveloped by a warm marshmallow. You think about where your life is going and smile to yourself knowing that you made it. You have an apartment waiting for you. You moved all the way by yourself, and the gas station approved your application. I lived! Checked in. Honestly, the production value of this game, though John Doe Plus wasn't bad, you can tell that it was it was an RPG maker, so naturally some of the stuff is going to be a bit clunky, but this, with the exception of like the loading and saving feature, which I wish I could just save on the choices, it's still like, you could tell the production value was a little more, what's the word? Let me, can I please, let me click on it, damn you. Click! Come on! Oh my god. I don't know why it wasn't letting me click for some reason. That scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in going with him. He's just trying to do his job, right? Maybe a bit pushy, but realtors are always like that. Alright, Mason, let's go look at that house. Ew, I knew you would choose the right answer, dear buyer. Let us go right there, then. The house is simply dying to meet you. What? Before you could properly ask him why he phrased it so oddly, you felt him roughly grab you by the upper arm, dragging you along down the street. Is this gonna send me to the same choices I had earlier? Yeah. So that means I have the same choices as last time, right? Yeah, I'm leaving. Fuck you. I want to see my Johnny boy. I can't believe I actually said that out loud after all I said last time when I played John Doe Plus. Listen, it's nice to see a familiar face, even if that familiar face has stabbed me multiple times, not knowing that it would kill me. So I believe that's... There he is. Why did they make such an eldritch thing look so adorable? Why am I saying he's adorable? I don't get it. What is wrong with me? So I'm pretty sure that's 3 out of the 4 endings I could possibly get. So I want to see if I can, let's check the gallery real fast. Maybe these 2 are like, if I go wander around, and 1 for if I go to the apartment immediately. I am honestly not sure. Let me try it. Yes, House Hunted, I know, House Hunted. Scopophobia Studios. I really wish I could load so I don't have to deal with this every single time. Again, it would be nice if I could like save at the choices instead of just being limited to saving in these sections. But again, they did make this in a short amount of time, like they did with the original John Doe. So it's like I can't exactly be too mad. I'm gonna save here. Let's wander aimlessly. I think it'd be fun to get lay of the land. Just a little walk around the areas too, to see what's around and all. Excuse me. After wandering for a good hour, you find yourself at what looks like to be a business district. You're shocked to see such tall skyscrapers in such a small city. You find a comfortable bench to rest at and drink some water, watching the businessmen scurry past you on the sidewalk. Huh. They look pretty similar to one another. Very on brand for the Uncanny Valley. You notice one of them looks more out of place than the others. Instead of the hyper-focused gaze that marks the others' faces, he looks sad? You wonder about him for a moment. Then suddenly a very tall, older gentleman stands directly in front of you, towering over you and staring directly into your eyes. Mason! Buddy! Pal! Friend! Piss off! Hello? Can I help you, sir? He stares a moment longer before adjusting his bright red blazer, brushing his hair back, looking for half of it to fall off right back onto his face. You're new in town, lost and wandering. You need a place to call your own. The way he talks surprised you, his voice was smooth. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Mason Tid. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. I'm sticking with it. It seems like a similar speech to what he's did in the cafe. He quickly snatched a business card from his breast pocket. Hey, it's the same thing, but the background is different. I don't know if that'll have any significance in the future. Okay. Yep. Bye, the love of the house, I'm just for you. I'll be waiting. Yeah, that's the same. Let's see if I give up. Because this seems like the same thing as last time. Give up. You sigh, but ultimately decide it's better just to be patient. You don't know what the company might be going through right now. Thank you. Please forgive me. Please give me a call when my apartment is ready. Yes, of course. Have a good day, you. I don't want to use that because I'm worried if I use that and then I choose a choice I haven't chosen before, it'll like skip past the dialogue, and I really want to hi bud, and I really want to read all the dialogue I can. I'll just go with him. Even if I don't get a new ending, I get to see my boy, my Eldridge boy. There's Johnny boy. You lived again, doe-eyed. This time I have a save here. Head to the apartments. Oh yeah, because this time I don't have Mason's card. Oh! Speak of the devil! Before you can pull out your phone, a very tall older gentleman stands directly in front of you, towering over you and staring directly into your eyes. Can I help you, sir? You're new in town, lost and wandering, you need a place to call your own. Yes, we've done this before. Get to the point. Mason, yeah, I was right. That's business card. Yebby. This is literally the same thing as the other ones. Wait! Wait. I think there was another option. Hold on, I forgot an option. Look for a hotel. It was during this section. No, it just does the same thing as last time. What a fuck. Yeah, skip all that. Leave. Go fuck yourself, you Eldritch bastard. You lived again, doe-eyed. What's that fourth ending, though? Several confused clicks later. Hey there, buddy, pal, buddy, friend, pal, buddy, pal, friend, pal, get fucked. Several more confused clicks later. I know there's a lot of choices in this game where, that don't seem to really have any effect until the latter half of the game. Like, you go to the cafe, you meet Mason. You go wander around the city, you meet Mason. You go to your apartment and realize you're locked outside, still, you meet Mason. But are there, like, specific choices here? Like, does giving up or persisting, does that do anything? Does that actually do anything? I'm legitimately confused. So this gives me the option to get the, to either get the hotel ending or go to the house again. What if I go inside the house after I call Mason? Does that do anything, or does that... I don't know. Hey, Mason, buddy, old pal, old friend. Hey. Let's try going inside. Warm. No, it seems to be the same. It's the same. Mason, you bastard, I was hoping you would give me something different. Whoa, wait, that's another thing. You know something that's a terrible shame, dear buyer? You glance up at the room, still wobbling around you, making it more and more difficult to stay upright. What? I was beginning to enjoy your company. It's not often I find such a responsive buyer, and it does become awfully benign simply eating everyone who comes over. Your eyes have difficulty. This is something new! Ah! It's just like John Doe! Your eyes have difficulty processing the melting walls around you, becoming more and more organic and even meaty in texture as you start to notice a strange, sickly sweet smell that you hadn't noticed a moment ago. Breathing it in makes you feel more dizzy and slowly slump down on the warm, fleshy-like couch. Eat? Yes, you're new in town. This must be very confusing for you, correct? That's alright. You don't need to talk. I will simply explain the situation. After all, I am Uncanny Valley's #1 realtor, and I have been doing this for a very long time. Though it's been decades since I found someone so receptive, and the other folks here in the valley hate explaining anything. A very lucky chance you met me first. Oh, Mason, stop! You could feel Mason crawl over you onto the couch, his hands placed carefully around your head as he leans in close to speak in your ear. It felt extremely warm to the touch, and his skin brushed against yours. You see, dear buyer, being the #1 realtor comes with its responsibilities. I'm not like the other realtors, you see. I take great care in what I do, unlike those who simply want a snack. It's become so hard here in the valley to find buyers. The other realtors have taken to simply snatching and running. Quite barbaric, wouldn't you agree? Mason gently cupped your cheeks as he spoke. I don't know whether to feel flattered, creeped out, or both. You were shocked as he was being so kind. You could feel him nodding your head for you in agreement to what he was saying. No, my value is much higher. I could only find the finest buyer to incorporate into something much greater than themselves. I can't just have any tenants to eat, now can I? I have my standards, and I will not stoop to such low behaviors. You weakly nod your head yourself with his help, not entirely comprehending what he was saying or talking about. His words sounding further and further away as your body grew heavier, and it felt as if you were sinking into the meat of the couch. I just knew you'd understand. I suppose since you're getting ever so close now, I could drop my own facade. It does get tiring controlling this, albeit quite handsome. Cumbersome little lure. What, lore? Oh! You watched as Mason's eyes grew dimmer and his body fell limp. Still being held up by something, but his limbs no longer retaining their rigidity. Quite impressive, isn't it? With such an attractive lure, it's become quite easy to bring in such tasty prospective buyers the old-fashioned way. I suppose it's just my luck to be so gorgeous naturally. It's clearly no wonder how I became the #1 realtor, right, dearest buyer? I want John back! Give me John! I want John back! Please! I want John! You clearly watched as Mason was yanked backwards and up towards the fleshy lamp on the ceiling. You noticed the umbilical cord-like rope protruding from his neck as he hung there limply. You wanted to scream, cry, or anything, but your body was totally paralyzed at this point, and all you could feel was the growing burning sensation as something hot slowly seeped through your clothes and onto your skin. I truly wish I could make the digestion process slower than this. I truly do, dearest buyer. I would greatly enjoy some stimulating conversation. Alas, this is how it simply is and always has been, and I have not eaten in quite some time. Perhaps in another world, another time, we could have spent much more time in each other's company. I'm sure you understand that one must eat, though, and I am truly grateful for you, dear buyer. Mason's voice was no longer coming from his limp, lifeless body, but instead sounded as if it was coming from the very walls around you. You could hear him sigh wistfully, and the walls looked as if they were breathing along it. I will always think of you long after you become part of me. You finally allowed your heavy eyelids to close as you sunk deeper against the warm couch. You could feel the meaty fabric of the couch moving to cover you up like a soft blanket, almost tucking you in as you let yourself slip into a sleep you'd never wake from again. Offer accepted! Yay! Yay! Okay! That's everything! Oh! I hit my pop filter, oh no! Okay! So, that was House Hunted! Gotta say, though this was a lot shorter of an experience than John Doe Plus, which was already a short experience, I did really enjoy this, and not gonna lie, having more choices than just yes and no, though it did take longer for me to get the fourth ending, it made me like actually question what I was doing, or not question what I was doing. It made me think a little more, and I can appreciate that. And honestly, I'm really glad that this game kept the really creepy ambiance and vibe from the first game. Plus, I do like seeing John, and admittingly, I hate to say it, but he is pretty attractive. Nobody make any accusations in the comments, okay? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'll leave a link to this game in the description below if anyone wants to check it out for themselves. I would highly recommend that you check out this game. Maybe even leave a donation on the creator's itch.io page if you can. It is pay what you want, but you can just click to take me to downloads. But I think it would really, I think they would really appreciate it if you left a donation when you get this game. But anyways, God, I should have gotten some water before doing this. Fucking slime is in my mouth. Hard to deal with. I'm really worried that it's picking up on the mic. But I've been tired down for too long. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, hit that like button down below, and I'll see you in the next episode of whatever the heck I make.